Warriors, back on top. Get it done. Draymond, 9 points, but 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Curry finally gives you a game.
Yep.
Finally gives you a game. 38 points, 7 threes. Thompson with his 25. A usual Warriors victory here.
Yep.
LeBron, 25, not enough. Kyrie was able to get you to 34 on 50% shooting. Both of them are above 50% shooting. Actually, I wanted to look at the fourth quarter of this game. Because fourth quarter, 29-20. LeBron, 11 points, right? They're just going to them in ISO situations now.
Yeah.
Pretty much exclusively.
They're getting smoked, right? Yeah. Oh, no. They lost by 11, but it was a tie. There was only a 2-point game going into the fourth.
Yeah.
They just away. And this is when the controversial thing happened.
So let's pull that up. Hold that thought. Yeah. Okay, talk me through it, my friend. This is one of your favorite moments of all time.
Can we pause this before we keep? Let's not go all the way through. All right. So going into this game, this series was Draymond Green had multiple incidents where he had
racked up many technical fouls.
Yes, he had 6. I think what is it, 5 or 6?
Let me get the official number.
Suspended with 7, maybe. Yeah, I think
7.
It's 7. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to look it up because I knew it wasn't 6. I was like,
yeah, that's what I thought it was like 6 or. I remember it was like 6 or 7, but whatever. All right, so
get back to your story. Sorry,
so Draymond had 6 technical fouls going into this.
Yes,
he had kicked what's that guy's name? The big tall
Steven Adams. He kicked Steven Adams in the
nuts. In the series before
with the Thunder, yes.
Yeah, so he had already had a history of technical fouls before this incident occurred.
Very true.
And my whole thing is you could start the video. We go through the process of the video. You clearly see LeBron James walks over this guy's head with his nuts. Like, his nuts clearly touch his head, the back of his neck, and Draymond started chirping. And during the process, they'll do a slowdown, but during the process, Draymond, when he's trying to push him, he, like, aimed towards, like, his leg area, but it's, to me, what the fuck else is he supposed to do when he's on the ground? You can't really, like, you're just trying to, like, push the guy off, and it looked like he was, like, aiming for his nuts. So then he gets a technical, he ends up,
replay's coming up right now.
He's calling him a bitch ass, right?
So he slams Draymond to the ground, then he steps over him, right?
Yeah.
Then he gets tapped, right?
Yeah. And like LeBron was clearly trying to like, look, he's even like wrapping him around. Like, LeBron clearly was initiating all of this shit, and it was smart on LeBron because he knew. I'm sure he wasn't doing this he's not a dummy. He's like, Draymond got 6 technical fouls. Let me get in where, and they were losing the game at this point because he pushes Draymond.
Yeah.
Puts his nuts on his head. He did the AI for Ty Lue.
And they're calling that 2-second tap of the nuts a flagrant.
Yeah. And
it wasn't assessed a flagrant in the moment. It was assessed as a flagrant after the game. After the game.
And I know you mentioned, Russ, that this was a history, like it wasn't a technical foul because of what happened. It was more so because he had a history of it.
No. That's not what I said. Let's make something clear as we go to this article. It's not exactly at all that was even a flagrant or whatever. But there's no way that the flagrants or technicals that he had gotten before that were all bullshit to lead up to that point. He shouldn't have been put in that position to begin with. That's on him. That's always the position that I've taken. Now, watching the footage doesn't seem like there's a lot there.
And if anything, LeBron, if anything, and I was flipping out when this was happening. I was truly screaming. LeBron deserved the technical.
Right.
LeBron deserved at least a fine. Draymond got the technical, and he had a $129,000 fine.
Yep.
And it was and the main reason I think was because of the verbal, and because he calls LeBron a bitch.
Yep.
But after the word, you can clearly see LeBron calling Draymond a bitch ass.
Yeah.
Like we saw it like you could read lips.
Can I be honest with you?
What?
I will never forget when that dominated television media, like sports media, for like a week. I'll never forget Skip Bayless just repeatedly saying, LeBron was mad that Draymond said the B word. Well, it looks like you're acting like a little B word, LeBron, or some dumb shit that he would say. He'd always try to spin it and basically call LeBron a bitch at every turn. God,
yeah.
Skip Bayless is fucking the sports devil, but whatever. But go ahead. Sorry.
No, so my whole thing is that was a clear situation where the NBA knew what they were doing. They wanted a game 7. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me they looked at that and they're looking at it as we can make money off of this.
If you're telling me that this baby nut tap, because it is, in comparison to the thing that we saw with Steven Adams that was on your screen before, like,
mind you, like, do you think I truly do think, like, if someone just walked on my head, I'm gonna try to push them, like, I'm gonna try to like mush them. So like, I don't think he was like, oh, I'm gonna hit your nuts. Like, I just truly don't think that was his intention at that moment. He was like, bro, you just walked on my fucking nuts. He wanted to push him off. Yeah. And then when he like, you can clearly see, like, right after he like goes up, and then he wanted to like kind of mush him off, but he missed there, and that's why he, like, when you do the prop, and then he goes at it again because he wanted to mush him, because he was like, bro, you literally just put your dick on my head. Like, look at this
Muay Thai trip by LeBron, by the way. This is some
like,
high quality MMA.
No nothing. And you want to know why? It's because he's LeBron James. This is the type
Look at Draymond's face. I don't know if you guys could see it on your screens here, but Draymond's face is just like, oh shit, I'm going down hard right now. And he slams like, flat back.
And stuff.
Fucking wild.
Yeah. Like, he did not have to do that. He was clearly initiating everything. And LeBron doesn't even get a technical. He doesn't get a freaking...
I don't understand how both guys aren't assessed to TV after that. And I damn sure think this is not a reason to suspend a guy. But he wasn't, like I said, if he had 5 technicals, right, he'd be playing in the next game, no matter what. But you can't say the NBA had a conspiracy the whole time. Like, did they take advantage of an opportunity? Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's my thing. I'm not saying that it was a conspiracy. That's not my argument. My argument is they saw an opportunity where they can make more money.
And let me tell you this. From a basketball perspective, as we were breaking down, Draymond Green's been fucking murdering it in this series.
That's what I'm saying. They're going, look, game 5 going into Warriors, that was the game. That's it. It's over. Like, everyone know you just got smoked in game, you just lost in game 4 in your house. You were expected to get smoked in game 5.
Yeah.
You go into a packed Warriors house. They just won 73 games in the regular season. They beat y'all last year. They want to win another chip to show everybody that they deserve to be named the greatest team of all time.
Well, this is NBA history. 2 guys scoring 40 for their team, right? In the same game. And notice how Draymond, their biggest rim protector, right? That allowed them to get hot at the cup.
Yeah.
And then extend their range outward. You know what I mean? That happens for a lot of these guys. They get hot on the inside and then pull it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And another big thing during that series. So what happened was Andre Iguodala had to play more minutes, which led to him starting to get, I think he was having back issues towards the end of the series.
He played 41 minutes in this game.
Yep. Andrew Bogut gets injured in this game. Draymond's out. And
you're getting this from Harrison Barnes.
Yep.
because it's a closeout game. So closeout Clay is here with 37, doing what he does. I swear to God, man, if he better come back and play, because people need to understand that he might be one of the 5 most clutch players to ever play.
Yes,
he is one of the most clutch. Ridiculous. It's every single closeout game. This is a potential closeout game. 37. Shoots 50%. Hits 5 threes. Smashes it in your mouth. Like,
you want to know what's crazy?
He is a savage.
Am I
Klay
messed
is
up?
a savage.
Like, I love the guy to death, but would you say Klay is clutcher than Kobe?
Oh, that feels like sacrilege right now to say. That's why he needs to come back and play more. That's why Klay needs to come back and play more.